Hey, welcome back. It's great to have you here on WKYT. The Lexington Philharmonic is having its opening night this Saturday.
Thomas Heuser is here to tell us more about this. So this is very interesting. You're one of 6 candidates hoping to kind of live here permanently at some point, right?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, the Lexington Philharmonic is looking for a new music director, and I'm the first one.
So this is like a live audition.
It is a live audition. So during the course of my week here, I'll be meeting with the search committee, constituents from the orchestra, as well as rehearsing with the orchestra and performing our concert this Saturday night.
So let's begin the job interview. How did you become a conductor?
That's a great question. You know, there's no set path, but I started out as a pianist and a composer. A number of teachers encouraged me to try it out, and it was a good match for me because it's such a collaborative enterprise. You get to work with other musicians, coach them on the great composers, and I got lucky and have had great opportunities, and here we are.
Yeah. How do you feel about going first? I was always, you know, anytime you're competing in something, you're like, well, I'm setting the bar, but like there's nothing to compare it to, so they may be conservative. What are you thinking?
That's always a concern, but you know, it's actually, in my case, I think nice to go first because I have some connections to this part of the world. I'm from St. Louis. My wife's from Kentucky, and so we are coming home. I know a lot of members of the orchestra from my graduate school in Cincinnati, University of Cincinnati, so going first means that you get to set the bar, as you've said, and hopefully get the season going on the right foot.
Now you're dropping those local connections. That'll never hurt.
Gotta do it.
Yeah,
all right, so
sure.
let's talk about what you've prepared.
Right, so the orchestra has a very adventurous and ambitious program this weekend. The meat of the program is Tchaikovsky's Final Symphony, the 6th Symphony, and we're welcoming Stefan Jakiv. He's a violinist, violin virtuoso, to play the music of Stravinsky, but most importantly perhaps is the music of Julia Perry. Julia Perry is an African-American female composer, one of the most preeminent from the 20th century, who's from Lexington, Kentucky. So this is a really wonderful opportunity to see her music, to invite this new music into the concert hall, and to feature this local composer.
Yeah.
Why were you intrigued about coming to Lexington? I mean, you mentioned the local connection. Your wife is from what, Hart County?
Hart County, that's right, yeah. You know, Lexington Philharmonic is really a flagship organization in the state, and so there were a number of people, I think more than 200 interested in the job. So after it was all said and done, I think they're looking for conductors that have the kind of community, collaborative nature in their background, and also the musical excellence to lead this orchestra into the future. So I'm lucky to be one of the finalists.
All right, real quick, if people want to come listen, how do they do that?
Absolutely. Tickets are available at lexphil.org, and we're the Singletary Center, 7:30 p.m. on Saturday night. You can get your tickets at the door or, of course, ahead of time online.
The acoustics are great there.
It's a beautiful venue.
Should be fun.
It is.
Yeah.
Good luck. Thanks for coming.
Thank you very much.